Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First carry for Raheem Mostert. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 28. 48 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And just like that, it's third down. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to John Ross. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this ball...
Jelani just dropped that? Oh, my God.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. McCann's got it teed up.
No, I didn't get a new mic. This is the same one.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll run right side with Mostert.
I wish Hunter would run a different play other than just running the same stretch over and over again.
65 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe.
Timbo, can you send him the link, please? He's just running stretch over and over and over again. Like, get something new. Pick a new defense.
They hand it off to Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh. Well, I don't know
no
how
gain that time as it's
right
going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
Oh, I knew I should have stayed on that.
Down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tua getting it quickly out.
What's the point of running a hard flat there?
6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Tua. Another catch there for
good play, man. Good play.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Tua on 4th down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Over there. I thought I had
and that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the band.
I think so, too.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
Baker. That is a wide open pass, dude. Nobody's there. Unless it's a Baker throw.
But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second and 2. Tua sets up to pass it. And this is
if he threw an accurate pass on the
fundamental defense thus far. and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
All this guy has done is run the ball. I don't feel like his offense is that good. He's got Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, and he's only running the ball against them.
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And his throw here is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. That's complete to
hard
Mostert
flat over
out of the
there.
backfield.
He's nowhere to
He's going to have
He
the
just stopped playing.
Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
He's going to run the ball again. Watch. He's going to come out in a running formation. He's going to run the ball again. Oh, no, maybe not.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
He's throwing bucks, bro, but he's getting bailed out by inaccurate passes.
They're trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This will be caught.
20 there. Out of 20.
And he'll be out just a
too
yard or
fast.
two shy of the 30.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Think and dunk king, man. Think and dunk king. Let me tell you.
1st down.
Think and dunk.
Tua to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know what he thought.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. First foray into the red zone for Miami. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to pass. Tua. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And his throw is throwing mallards right now. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Freaking picked off, man.
And he will
Tua's
bring it
sucking
back.
ass.
An interception return for a Colts TD.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way.
Why this is a heavy rain game? Because I didn't get a
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they
really
had
bad,
the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. He is out of bounds right around the 34.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
He's going to air one out, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. His throw's incomplete. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
What the fuck? Oh my god, that count as an onside.
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert.
Bruh, I'm fucking cheesed.
He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this time.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
If he decides to take this
just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Hyppurr's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Mayfield on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Campbell downfield. Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
That was past that upwards. Red one should never
his own 13-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's got some space here.
I really swore that I put a fucking flat route in, bro. I swear I put a flat route.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And this is such a shit.
That time, man, they're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Nobody's able to throw any pass.
Touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Why do you animate so
defensively? A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays.
I don't know why I fucking threw that, dude. I thought he was going to set way low again. Such an idiot.
And the Dolphins are going to have
It's raining, man. I feel like I can't throw half of the shit that I want to fucking throw.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Back near his goal line, here's Tua. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
We saw this jumping jack make steady improvement his first 3 years in Miami, and he topped it off with 53 catches last year, career high. Now in his fourth season, I expect his numbers to continue to rise.
So a little breathing room now. First and 10 at the 17. Here's Tua. Mostert quick, and he drops the ball. And the Colts pick it up. And they're
Fucking finally with the checkdowns, man.
Right around the 17-yard line.
Never thought they would stop that
Not
shit.
the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed, because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you give a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
2 yards left on second down from the 9. Here's Mayfield. Steps away to his left.
I'd love to have a word where you went.
That's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Mayfield looks to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. The completion there lines up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Frank Reich, he didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on 4th down. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone.
One of those games,
Touchdown.
I really want to fucking pass, man. I want to pass. I'm so tired of running the ball, but neither of us can do anything through the air. Both of our quarterbacks are playing.
And the Colts use the short
everybody's
field to
just
their
getting
advantage
pumped
as they cash in for 6. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. McCann's got it teed up. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that where to get symptomatic?
You don't know what to do. You don't know
It's
what to
symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
it now on first down. That's swung out to Mostert.
I'm pretty sure that's the side with the hard flat, too.
What's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Four yards remain for second down. Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40.
Run the ball to your heart's desire, man.
The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Run the ball to
He's
your
not
heart's
going to
desire,
get
man.
there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Sometimes defense just has to win you the game, man.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
I really
there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them,
good
which
wide
is
receivers,
often
not
the
great,
case,
but I have good.
by being
I
able
don't
to
know
adjust
Tyreek
to
Hill, Jalen Waddle
anything they tried to
combo,
throw
but
at them and beating them
the
to the
fucking
punch
range.
each and every
Baker's
time.
not going to get it out
This
there
was
far
a
enough.
defense
I had a
that was
step
well
on him, and he didn't throw it far enough. And I don't feel like anybody's going to be able to pass
just shy of the 30,
it's really
right
annoying.
at the 29. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
To throw again on second down. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Following the interception, Mayfield. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
First down, Mayfield. He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Looking left side.
I was going to my running back.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Mayfield to throw it. He finds the speedster Ross. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. In trouble.
Man, slipped, and I thought I was about to get sacked, so I started running.
Emmanuel Agba that time, able to drop him for a loss.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Escaping under pressure again, and down he goes again. Emmanuel Agba able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
That was low-key there, too.
4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Miami. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy
right back to the
5
stretches
here as he's out at the 6. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Another interception.
I mean, you would really just think he would learn
Picked
his
off
lesson.
inside the 10, the 40, past the 20, and he will bring it back.
The hook curls, he ain't gonna play it. Oh, he's out of here. This has been a shit show of a game. I want to get out of here anyway. Honestly, that was a shit show of a game. Neither of us could do anything on defense, but he was making a lot more mistakes than I was. I was just... That was the worst game I think I've ever seen in my life. Jesus Christ, man.